Hey guys, you're gonna have so much fun with this cardio dance workout. It's 30 minutes long. You'll need 2 yoga blocks close by, but otherwise no equipment is needed. I like to exercise without shoes to strengthen and activate my entire body, starting at my feet. I will provide verbal instruction, but I don't want to talk too much because the music is really great. So definitely watch the screen for additional cues, mirror me, and let's go ahead and get started. Start to just move with the music. Now, remember, nobody's watching. This is just you by yourself, so have fun and loosen up. Take these side steps nice and slow. Your hip pushes out to the side as you move in the opposite direction. Finish up and move into alternating hip circles. So go the other way and switch again. Keep switching directions, nice and slow, now faster. Your head and shoulders should be still as your hips draw circles on the ground beneath you. Finish it up and get ready to engage your core, starting at the pelvic floor and then lifting through your low, deep abs. Keep your spine nice and tall and long. Don't slouch. Don't arch around your back. As you lift your knee and bring your hands to the outside of your knee. So there's a slight twist. Exhale as you lift your knee and bring your hands to the outside. Finish up and get ready to stretch your hamstrings. Hinge at your hips, keep your spine straight, and feel that stretch along the back side of your leg. Come up and switch sides. Your toes point up toward the ceiling on the side of the leg that's stretching. Sink into it, keeping your spine straight and hinging from your hips. Now roll it up and roll out your shoulders. Get ready to do a little Saturday Night Fever, a little John Travolta action here.
Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true love, true to love.
Quick hip circles, alternating directions each time you circle.
Turn it up, we got this.
Prepare to move into Warrior 2 foot position. You want to be really strong through the lower body. Front knee is right over your ankle and pressing through that outer edge of your back foot. Lifted through your core, arms wide apart. And then pulse, straightening your front knee and then bending it again. Really keep your core strong and your pelvic floor lifted and keep breathing.
You better grab that tambourine, bring the bass.
Now hold your warrior two position and circle your bust toward the knee that's bent. So you want to think about really moving your upper body now. Just your upper body is moving in a circle and your lower body is completely stable and still, lifted through the pelvic floor. Now rotate your feet in so they're pointing forward and round like a cat spine up. You want to inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. Inhale down, exhale up. Last time, lift your belly button to spine as you exhale up. All right, Saturday Night Fever. And repeat the same sequence on the other side. Really strong and rooted through your lower body, lifted through your pelvic floor and core, and then straighten and bend that front knee. Now hold and circle your bust toward that bent leg. So you're circling in the other direction. Keep breathing. Stay very stable, grounded, and steady through the lower part of your body. It's just the upper body that's moving. Heel toe your feet together and get ready for a new move, a little ball change, step, ball change, step, ball change. So it's a tiny little hop on one leg as you step the other leg back. Now step diagonally back. Really feel this in your glutes. Keep breathing. And prepare for a goddess squat. So strong and lifted through your pelvic floor and core, come down into a deep, wide-legged squat. Knees point outward. Really press the knees out and back. And you're wiggling your upper body side to side as you keep your lower body stable and strong. Move into chair pose. Sit way back. Knees and ankles are in alignment with each other. So your knees are equal distance apart, same distance apart as your ankles. You want to really sink back. 2, 1. Now step to the side, wide legs, arms reach back, really sitting back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep going. And round it up one vertebrae at a time. Ooh, nice job. Now prance in a nice figure 8 pattern here. And move back into the step ball change. Come back into your goddess position, so wide legs, strong and lifted through the pelvic floor and core, completely stable through your lower body as you swirl your rib cage side to side. Just be loose and easy with the top part of your body. You can even add a level change up and down. Move into chair pose, pulsing it just 8 times this time, just 8 times total. And after 8 pulses in chair, you're gonna step out to the other side. Wide legs, arms reach back, pulsing it low, sit way back. And round it up. Prance it around, figure 8s. And let everything go. Just take a quick moment to let it all go. You may need yoga blocks handy for this next song. Begin by winging your arms up and exhaling forward. Nice hamstring stretch. Bend one knee at a time, and again, place yoga blocks under your hands if needed. Then bend the other leg. So straighten one leg, bend the other. Come down onto your hands and knees, and we're gonna really work the obliques. So swing your head toward your right hip. You're crunching the right side waist, holding it. And now look your head toward your left hip, swinging the hip toward your head, crunching the left side waist. Now really lift your core nice and strong. Pelvic floor and core is strong. Lift that right leg back and knee toward the same side, upper arm. Look toward that knee and really feel the right side waist crunching. Same thing other side. Re-zip, re-engage your core if you need to, but 8 times you're going to crunch, bring the left knee toward your left tricep. Look your head toward that moving knee and feel your waist muscles contracted and strong. Crunch and back, the side waist muscles. Now hold that position, hold the leg high, reach your top arm up, and 8 pulses up and down with that top leg, strong through the core. And same exact thing other side, top leg lifts, top arm lifts, and 8 pulses with the leg. Hip abduction. To release in a creative cat. So I've called this naughty cat in the past. Just get loose with it, enjoy the feeling of moving however feels good to you. Cross at your ankles and come forward. We're gonna go into reverse tabletop. Lift through the heart, keep your hips lifted, and you can stay in reverse tabletop or go into reverse plank with hip dips as I'm showing. Cross your ankles again and move forward briefly into plank and straight into side plank. 4 pulses up and down with your hips. Exhale with exertion. Straight to the other side. 4 pulses with your hips, 4 dips. Use your side waist muscles. Mountain climbers. Take it as slow as you want to. You want to really lift belly button to spine. Take it nice and slow as I'm showing, or you can go fast. If this is too much and you can't keep control of your core muscles, then do not do this. Slow it down or stand up and march in place. Keep breathing no matter what you are doing. Just a few more seconds. And wrap it up. So come onto your knees, carefully roll up into a standing position. Back to the side steps that we started with in our very first song. They're faster then. Step tap from side to side and really let your hips go with the music. Work your way into a diagonal facing position, and we're gonna do a kick line. Make sure your core is lifted, starting at your pelvic floor, nice and engaged, tall through the spine, and keep your body steady as your leg moves. A little knee lift and then a kick. Make the motion really low. You don't have to kick too high. And you can also widen your stance if this is too much for your balance. You can also go slower if you need to. and finish up. March it in place for a moment and back into the side steps. Step tap side to side, let your hips go. And we're gonna move into the same exact kick line on the other side. Facing the other direction. Zip up through your core, nice and strong, tall spine. You want to keep the motion low, and the only thing moving is your leg. Don't let your upper body move. Keep breathing. And remember, you can go slower than this if you need to.
Don't keep me waiting on a Saturday night. I got a soul that I like to fool. 'Cause the way you look tonight, I'm shaking you up. There's only one way you keep saying.
And finish up. Back to your side steps. Add a little clap if it feels good to you. Add some arm motions if it feels fun.
I'm shaking you up. There's only one way you keep setting me up. I'm always when I feel there's another way out. I'm lucky just to have you on a Saturday night.
Step tap. Let those hips move to the music. March it out and prepare for a 2-part squat. This is going to be a slow, deep squat. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Strong and lifted through the core, long through the spine. Keep your heart lifted and sit way back, exhaling on the way up. 2 counts down and 2 counts up. Remember, 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Exhaling on the way up and really squeezing your bottom on the way up. Stay right where you are. You don't have to follow me. I'm just showing you a different angle. Let it go just for a minute. Shake it all out. Take a deep breath. Relax everything and then zip up again. You are going to move into a high lunge, lifted through the core and level through your hips. And now exhale and bring the knee up. Repeaters. We're doing about 12 of these. Take it slower though if you need to. Last time lifting your knee, and now move into some hip figure eights. Pretend like you're drawing a figure 8 on the ground beneath you with your hips and pelvis. Keep going, I'm showing you from a different angle. And now zip up your core once again. Other side, high lunge, pelvis is level. Core is strong, lifted through the pelvic floor, and exhale as you bring your knee up. About 12 times, exhaling as you bring the knee up. Feel free to go slower and or widen your stance. And last time. Come on down onto your hands and knees. Strongly engage your core muscles, your pelvic floor, and your low abs, and then mirror me. Follow me here. If this move is too much for you, because this is an intense move for your heart rate, you're gonna feel your heart rate go up. It's also an intense move for your hip rotators. Or if it feels just too much for you in any way, then feel free to march in place. But if you can hop back and forth, rotating one knee down, tapping one knee down at a time, and keeping your core nice and strong and lifted, it's a wonderful strengthener for your whole lower body and core. Keep breathing. roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Ooh, that one really gets your heart rate up. Now, finish up with some twists, core strong and lifted, and simply twisting your upper body toward the knee that's lifting. Take it slower than I'm showing if you need to. Shake everything out, release, take a deep belly breath, let go. And we're gonna move into another low lunge. So this time, step your right leg back, lift belly button to spine as you twist left hand on your left thigh. Now keep that core nice and strong and engaged, keep that twist toward the left, and then just straighten and bend your right leg, the leg that's back. Touch down and then lift. Touch down and then lift. Keep going.
Trouble, I trust you, I hate you, 'cause you're probably right. But
hold it now. Widen your stance just a little bit. Crawl that left leg out to the side. Bring both hands up on your left thigh. Lift through the pelvic floor and core and then twist. Your arms are wide. You are twisting toward the left. Strong through the lower body. And now sweep both hands up and 8 little quick pulses.
my love, waste of my love.
Now, come forward into a forward fold. You may need blocks under your hands for this. We're gonna move into a frog squat, one of my favorite moves. So again, hands can be on blocks if needed, if your hamstrings are tight. You wanna keep your pelvic floor lifted and your belly pulled in toward your spine. Exhale as you bring your bum up toward the ceiling and straighten your legs. Notice how my heels are together and toes are apart.
Do better 'cause you're probably right. But I forget when she gives me that smile. It's like I never
Round it up. Low lunge on the other side. So now left leg back. Lift through the pelvic floor and core. Crawl your right hand up onto your right thigh and you're now twisting toward your right. So strong and engaged through the core and bend and straighten your back leg.
wasting my love. Don't love her, don't want her, I don't need her, take it serious. She's trouble, move on, just do better 'cause you're
Hold it. Walk your right foot out to the right just a little bit. Super strong through that core. Both hands travel up to that right thigh and then open your arms wide into a twist. Holding it, stable through the lower body, and then lift your arms up into a high lunge. Little pulses, 8 times.
give up the day that I die. Any sooner is a waste of my love.
Come back down onto your knees. Take a quick cat-cow, cross at your heels, and then move into a modified boat pose. Lift your heart, spine nice and long. Squeeze your knees together. Keep those knees pulling together. Everything is spiraling inward toward the center. Keep your spine long and your low belly pulled in. Your pelvic floor also needs to be pulling in and upward. Hold that boat pose, holding on behind your thighs. You should feel this deep in your abs. Keep breathing. And then touch those feet down toward the ground. Lift your heart, spine straight again, belly pulled in, and you're gonna drop both knees to the right and then both knees to the left. Take this very slow and controlled. Keep your pelvic floor lifted and your abs pulled in. Don't round your spine. Keep your spine long and your heart lifted. And relax. Move into a nice butterfly position. And then come into a seated quadricep stretch. So stretching the front of the thigh by holding on to your foot. You can feel that stretch in the front of the thigh on the leg that you are lifting off the floor. Take that leg you were stretching, straighten it out in front of you. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, pull your belly button to spine and fold forward, hinging at the hips. Feel that hamstring stretch in the back of that leg. Inhale up, and same thing other side. Quadricep stretch, stretching the thigh of that top leg by holding onto the foot. Try to keep the knee in line with your hip. Don't let it flare too high up toward the ceiling. And now straighten that leg out in front of you. Nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, belly button to spine as you fold forward. Carefully come on back up, and you're going to take your hands behind your thighs and very carefully roll down onto your back. We're going to end with a final round of isolated core strengthening and relaxation. So inhale, full 360-degree breath around your belly, your core, everything expanding as you inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to lift your pelvic floor and pull your belly button toward your spine, helping to press all of the air out. Now inhale, belly expands, and also your ribs expand. Expand to the sides of your rib cage, into the back of your rib cage. Pause, and then exhale, lift your pelvic floor, pull your belly button to your spine, and help press all of the air out of you completely. Inhale, everything expands 360 degrees all the way around. Breathe down into your pelvic floor, into your ribs, and exhale, lift your pelvic floor. It's like you're doing a Kegel. Release all the air out of you using your core muscles to help press the air out of you. And again, inhale, expand. And exhale, lift pelvic floor, pull belly button to spine, exhale all that air out. Relax everything completely, let your knees flop apart. You did it, nice job. You can take a minute in Shavasana, just relaxing, releasing, integrating this practice throughout your body. I highly recommend taking the time to spend at least a few breaths in this position. And I want to thank you again for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this cardio dance workout. I had so much fun with it myself and really enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope you'll come back soon for another new video. And until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter.